Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Madison and I just got back from about a week away from home and all of my plants. I was visiting family back home in Washington and I have come home to a bunch of really nice growth updates. And I mean, of course, obviously some not so great growth updates as well. So I just want to show everything to you. I haven't touched anything. We've actually been home for about 2 days now. So everything has just been sitting as it is. Some things have been getting better, some things have been getting just worse and worse. So yeah, let's go ahead and start peeking around and see what we can see here. I'm really excited to show you guys, especially once we go downstairs and get into the grow cabinet. So let's get in there. But first, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you like it and make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my future videos. Okay, so let's go ahead and start off in my plant room here. First off, there is no more mattress on the floor. There is a tripod for my light, so don't worry about that. But no more mattress on the floor. It feels so good to have my space open again. Ugh. So nothing crazy bad to report here except for this guy. Yeah, he doesn't look great. That is my rabbit foot fern. And as you can see, she is terribly thirsty. We've got a nice, can I focus? Nice crispy leaf here. Sad guy. Oh, I lost one fingernail polish, what the heck. But yeah, we've got some crispy leaves here. So later on this evening, or if not tonight, tomorrow morning, we're gonna go around and water all these plants. And so he's gonna be one of the first ones. But everything else looks pretty good. I definitely need to extend my pole for this guy here. What is that? My red emerald philodendron. This ginormous gigantium that you just saw me pot all together in my last video. I will link that up somewhere up here for you if you want to check that out. But he's doing really, really well. Looks like, oh, we lost one of these like original leaves, which is absolutely to be expected. So no worries there. But I think everything else over here looks pretty good. Actually, I see some yellow leaves back here on this burgundy rubber tree, but honestly, it's not that bad. Okay, and then here we are. Oh, let me turn off this like old school kind of desk lamp here so you can maybe see a little bit better. Nothing crazy bad to report over here as far as updates, except for my Bambino has definitely looked happier. Oh, that's kind of nasty. So yeah, he's doing okay. Oh no, I see a plant back here. That droopy guy over there, he looks like he really needs water real bad, so I'm gonna water him like tonight. Let's see, this is my philodendron Florida Ghost. And as you can see, we have a nice white ghosty leaf here. We're living off, no, we're killing off our like oldest leaf, one of our oldest leaves here, which is no big deal. You can kind of see the like older leaf shape, which is really cool. Ew, I have like old leaf on me. But yeah, this white leaf will eventually start turning green. So I'm really excited to see how that guy does. Nothing else crazy to report in here. These guys are looking happy. This is my string of turtles. Oop. Looking pretty good. Bunch of doodles I need to chop off there though. We'll do that in our next plant tour video though. Okay, cool. Let's go on to the next room and see what updates we have. Okay, I don't know what I was thinking. I actually have tons of updates to show you in the grow tent here. So let me unzip this guy. I'll give you kind of an overview here of what we're looking like. I'm loving it right now. It looks so good. And I think I want to toss a couple extra plants in here. Not all is good. You see that over there? We'll get to it. Okay, so first things first, my Paraiso Verde has been popping off. And let's see. Don't know if you'll be able to tell there, but there actually is some nice light mottled variegation happening here, finally. So I'm super excited about that. It was brought to my attention that I probably shouldn't be using the Cal Mag Plus on variegated plants because that promotes green growth, and I want some not all green growth on this guy. So I'm just gonna start giving this guy like, I don't know, my regular nutrients and skipping the Cal Mag. But also look at those aerial roots. How cool is that? They just pop off like crazy. Look at this. Oh my God. That is so cool. It is like all the way wrapped around. Do you see where it ends down there? And it starts way up here. That's so cool. Okay, and I don't know if you saw here, but when we entered, it's 74% humidity right now, but it was closer to 80, if not a little bit higher, which is what we love. And my humidifier is actually, it's actually out right now, so that's pretty darn good. Let's see, this Syngonium is doing fantastic in here. It's kind of like mingling with, there we go. Yeah, it's kind of mingling with the Periso Verde, especially those aerial roots. So the white ones are from the Syngonium, and then the darker ones are from the Philodendron. Oop. So cool. And then let's see, what else do I have to show you here? Cuttings in here are doing really well. This is just like some Periso Verde cuttings and some Pedatum cuttings. Oh, we've got a new leaf, it looks like, coming out of our Amedrium Silver. So that's awesome. This is like a not so great thing to show you here. I think this guy is just ready for the trash. But maybe I'll try watering him one more time and cut back all the bad stuff. I don't know, we'll see. He can just chill there though for now. This guy, where are you? My Hoya macrophylla is doing fan-freaking-tastic. Where does it end? Oh my gosh. Okay, so my Hoya macrophylla right here, right? It goes all the way over here. That's crazy. He's looking to escape. Okay, so he's really happy, clearly doing really, really well. The Hoya pubicalyx purple Hawaiian or Hawaiian purple or something is doing fantastic as well. We've got gorgeous deep purple leaves coming in here. My Hoya, what are you? Carnosa, oh, it's thirsty, uh-oh. But it's getting really nicely sun-stressed here, you see that? Oh no, please don't fall. Okay, risky business, definitely needs water today or tomorrow, we'll see what happens. The Crimson Queen is doing fantastic. This guy is looking so, so good. This is like the one plant that I actually did cheat and water yesterday because it was going to topple over and I just didn't want to have a giant mess in here. But this is my Philodendron Soderoy F. So it is not a true Soderoy, but it is so pretty. And do you see all these little baby leaves popping in over here? How cute! It almost looks like a brandy when they're so small like that, but oh wow, look at behind that sheath. So many aerial roots, holy crap. Whoa. That's so cool. So yeah, he's loving it in here. What do I have back behind here? Oh, I forgot I put an Anthurium pedictoridianum back here. And let's see if I can reach it. There is, can you see back there? Way back there. Okay, this is so difficult. He's got a new leaf right there. That was so hard to show you. Okay, whew. I didn't even knock anything over. Wow, okay. I don't think there's anything else really crazy in here to show you. Oh, actually, my Hoya fungii has popped out some new leaves. Looking cute. I'm not gonna lie, it looks a lot like the Carnosa, but just like a little bit more round. He's okay. Okay, my Frydek is looking gorgeous. Popping off new leaves. There's like another new leaf way back there that popped up in between the slats of the shelves. Not mad at that. And he's even, see if I can angle you here, he's even popped out some little babies. That's so cool. This guy's doing fantastic. This is the Syngonium albo. He's growing really, really well. We have like an all white leaf, which we don't love to see, but it's okay. And then what else? Let's see. Oh, we've got a super cute, I think this is new. I think this is a new leaf. Little, oh, what are you? Dragon Tooth Alocasia, looking good. And then I don't think I have anything new. Oh, it looks like there is maybe a little new leaf popping out here. Or is that a flower? It's a leaf. It'll be a new leaf popping out of my Alocasia cuprea, which is great because he's not looking great. My Hoya, Obavata is doing fantastic. Look at all this growth. Yeah, the cabinet did fantastic, or the greenhouse while I was gone. Like, literally no issues, only happy, happy growth. It's so cool. And then let me kind of scooch him out of the way so you can see. Oh, wait a second, you guys. My Hoya carnosa, it looks like, is got a giant peduncle. There he is. Looks like that guy is going to be flowering very soon. So I'm excited to see that. I have seen this one. It's the only Hoya that has ever flowered for me is the carnosa, but it's so exciting every time. So I'm really excited to see that pop open, or see those pop open. And then look at that. Oh my gosh. Just trailing way up. I can never move this light now because it's like a Hoya home. It looks so good, and it's so splashy. That is the Hoya, what are you? What are you? Oh my gosh, come on, self. This is the Hoya pubicalyx Super Silver Splash. And it really is quite splashy. Look at her. She is gorgeous. Okay, and then the most exciting thing I have to show you in here doesn't seem that exciting upon first glance, but let me kind of set you down here. That is going to be this guy here. So this is the most expensive plant I have ever purchased. Yeah, I know. She doesn't look great, but let me tell you what she is. She's in the Anthurium, Anthurium Queen Esmeralda, I believe. She's looking like trash, but we had no roots. We had absolutely no roots for months and months. And finally, I came home to roots. Oh my God. I'm so happy, you guys. I'm so relieved. This plant was $85. Oh, and do I see a new growth point? Maybe? I don't know. But yeah, this plant was $85. My most expensive plant that I've ever purchased. And this is what she looks like. But like I said, she's bouncing back. It's not just going in the trash. We are growing. It's going to be okay, and it's going to be super rewarding when it really starts to pop off and like actually gives me its first leaf. That's going to be so exciting. But she just lives right down here on the floor of my greenhouse. Beautiful. Okay, let's move on. Oh, actually too, I almost forgot to show you. This is the one plant that I got while I was on my trip back home to Washington. This is a, it is labeled as a Hoya lacinosa snowcaps. Looking a little worse for wear, but I am confident that she will do well eventually. Eventually. Okay, let's zip this bad boy up. And do you guys want to take a guess at which plant did the absolute worst while we were away? Oh my gosh, you are so cute. Well, if you guessed a prayer plant, oh honey, are you right? Yeah, she didn't like it. So this is our bedroom, obviously, if that wasn't obvious. It's our bedroom. And the heat doesn't like to travel up here as much from our heaters. And not only that, but this was my bad. I didn't realize that when we left, one of the dog beds was like mostly covering the heater vent in our bedroom. So it was like 63 degrees in here, and it's usually like 74. So, or at least 70. So, yeah, she got super colds and also pretty dry. And it looks like we probably have, thrips. I'm pretty sure that's what those little black fuckers are. Do you see them crawling? Oh, I hate you so much. And you know, that's like totally all over my Cebu blue. That's okay. I need to do something with this. I've been so lazy about that, but just like, there's so much of it. But yeah, this was I didn't even say what this was. This is my Maranta Kirchoviana. Yeah. I think I'm just going to end up chopping all of it back, giving what's left a major spray down, just like those cuttings that are left over, and then put those in water, have them regrow and then repot them and just kind of start fresh because it's just so ugly. So yeah, that is the saddest update that I have, I think, of the video. So from now on, hopefully, happy updates. Well, mostly. There's another sad one, actually. I take it back. There's one more sad one. All right, so our next update is in this cute Soltech corner. Well, it is a good update because this is the Anthurium villanorum, because we popped out this gorgeous leaf and it is nice and hardened off and beautiful. However, thrips. Do you see him? Do you see him? So yeah, while we were away, the thrips, oh, they did play. So that's not great, but you know, the plant is still doing okay. We just need to give everything another giant few rounds of pest prevention spray. Maybe some insecticidal soap. I think I want to also get some like stuff to sprinkle on top of the soil. I can't remember what that is called. But yeah, that was the good one over in this corner. Let's hop over here. It's so bare over here. Oh my God. And it's so messy. Don't mind that. But look at Looney. Oh, she's so cozy. Don't mind my multiple waters. Gotta have them all. Okay, let's go over there. Okay, the next positive update I want to show you guys is my Alocasia Regal Shield. She put out this beautiful leaf. It is a little bit smaller. These last few actually have been a bit smaller than regular, and I think it's just because we are in winter, so it is not only colder in here in the day and especially at night, but it's also, you know, not getting the same level of sun that it was during summertime and spring. So that's to be expected, but I was just really happy that we got these. And if we go down here, all of these, or pretty much all of these guys, look really happy. Again, I'm sure everything needs a massive spray down, just like everything else. But yeah, even like the little random ones that aren't even like the same plant are doing really well. Alrighty, so this is our next update with, I don't know, I would call this one like our sweet and sour update because it's not great, but it's not terrible. This is my Philodendron Ploumanii. It is so unbelievably gorgeous. It's definitely one of my absolute favorite plants. I wish it was a little bit more like, you know, splashy with the silveriness on there, but that's all right. No big deal. It just leaves more room in my collection, in my brain at least, to like find another Ploumanii that is super silvery. I don't know. So the good news is this beautiful leaf is like still hardening off a little bit, it seems, and it looks pretty happy, although I do think we need a larger pot soon. But the sour part is right here. I think this happened. Let me show you. This is the like growth point here. I don't know if it's gonna be okay. I think it might. I think it will be okay actually, but this whole like sheath right here was rotted and really cold and just like wet. And I believe that is because it is situated so close to a window and there's that nasty old sheath. You can see where it was like rotted at the tip, like that whole top like 3 inches practically. And I'm pretty sure that, yeah, it was because it's right next to the window. So it was very, very cold, getting some drafts as well. So I was really scared that this was just going to be like a dead growth point and it was just going to have to try and start a new one. But it looks like it should be okay. And we've got a flower happening here. I think this is just because it's been stressed because it's been getting so darn cold. And it's also, it's also a little thirsty as well. So, and it's been kind of getting thirsty because, like I said, I need to repot it. It's been getting thirsty so quickly. And yeah, but gosh, it's so pretty. Look at that sheen. It's just a big old pillow. Okay, here we are downstairs in the living room. I feel like our heater is going to be super loud, but that's okay. Nothing super exciting to report about my Monstera in general, but I don't know if you noticed, I finally adjusted my mother lights. So I pulled it forward, like towards like where we sit on the couch, and then I angled the light back. That way, it's angled, you see there, towards the light. It's bringing the plant towards us, but we don't have the light in our eyes whatsoever. And, ooh, look at how fun. But yeah, it's so nice. I love it. I feel like I can see the plant so much more too. Like, it's illuminated. It's gorgeous. I'm excited to see the new leaf when it comes out too. Let's not talk about that situation though. Ignore that. My first exciting thing to show you is going to be down here. So we've got these little cuties here. These are my Amedrium Silver. Don't mind my boyfriend's cozy Crocs. But yeah, this is the Amedrium Silver. Get up in some light for you. These guys have been finally starting to grow more and more, and they're popping off really cute fenestrated leaves. So we've got that new one there. That little one kind of tucked in under it, and he's about to pop off. Another new leaf that doesn't want to focus. This guy is my Euphorbia trigonoma, something like that. Euphorbia, super cool, otherwise known as a African milk tree, I believe. It is so cool, very dusty right now, but I just wanted to show you how much he's grown. I'm so proud of this guy. I found this guy at like my local grocery store for like $3 or something. He was about, where we go? He's about here-ish when I bought him. And look at him now. So cool. He's almost to the grow light. And I feel like he looks super cool, especially at the top. Such a unique plant. Okay, and then the other new thing I want to show you, my Philodendron gloriosum, which, have you heard? These have been spotted at big box stores, so run. Okay, maybe don't run, take your time. Let's not be getting into accidents, but my gloriosum put off this new leaf while we were gone. Now it's been a couple days since we've been back. I still haven't watered or anything, so he's unfurled a little bit more since we got home, and he's just gorgeous. Oh, I love the new leaves. You can tell they got a little bit stuck coming out, marked himself up a little bit, but nothing crazy. And I love those pink backs. For another kind of sad update, and of course, it's yet another prayer plant because duh. But he's not looking nearly as bad as the other one. This is my lemon lime Maranta, one of my absolute favorites. We've just kind of lost like entire little sections here, it looks like, for the most part. So, I mean, easy enough to chop off, but the rest of him looks pretty good. Got a little bit of dead stuff over here and a little bit more back here. So nothing crazy, but he needs some maintenance for sure. And then I just wanted to show you this guy too, because he's so cool. I need to figure out what I want to do with him. I might just need to chop him and then kind of let him keep growing, but this is my neon heartleaf philodendron, and it is just so cool. We've got beautiful aerial roots growing here with that gorgeous orange leaves when they come in. But as you can see, we have grown to the tippity top, and then we have dropped back down, and then it just like wants to grow up. So it's trying to like redirect and grow up, but it's just too heavy. So I need, oh, so sad. I need to chop it soon and probably just keep it going. I don't know. Let me know what you think I should do about this guy, but such a cool, underrated plant, if you ask me. This is my Anthurium pallidiflorum. Looking stunning. Got that long, long leaf. I don't remember if I've measured this, but it is so cool. Then it came with like this kind of bumpy leaf here. Okay, so yeah, and then he grew this leaf for us, which is absolutely beautiful. Not quite as long as that longest one, but he's working on another leaf right here. It's gorgeous. I don't want to like touch it too much, but it's so pretty. And then also while we were gone, he actually started putting this out before we left, but it's definitely much more mature now that we are back home. That does not help. But we've got a flower. I don't have anything to try and cross this with. Oh, where did we go? So I don't really know what to do with it. I think at this point he is putting off pollen, it looks like. It doesn't look like it's like that sticky nectar quite yet. I honestly don't remember which phase comes first. I want to say it's the pollen phase first, and then it will turn to the nectar phase, so like the male phase and then the female phase, but I really don't remember. But it's so cute. I don't think, though, that any of the other Anthurium I have would work to like cross this with, but let me know. I'm not really sure. Okay, and then up above here on top of the cabinet next to the Pallidiflorum, I've got my beautiful Anthurium crystallinum. I'm gonna try not to pull him down. I'm gonna see if I can just zoom you in here because it's not that crazy exciting to like see right now, but there is a growth point you can see popping like up top there. And then if I angle you kind of up and down, you'll be able to see along the petiole, there's another little like growth spike right there. And I think that is where a flower will pop out of, which would be awesome. That would be so cool if I could cross that crystallinum with a different one, because if we move down into the cabinet here, so this is my Anthurium crystallinum silver blush. He's definitely struggling a little bit right now, and I think that's because he was putting so much of his energy into growing seeds and berries, which I have plucked, I think, all of the viable berries off of here. I haven't like obviously cut it off yet. I'm still leaving it on here just in case, but I am gonna leave that on there for a little bit longer just in case more berries do form. I doubt it, but you never know. I have taken tons and tons of berries out of here and popped a bunch of seeds out. So I'm really excited to share that with you guys. I am gonna make a video on the whole process eventually. I didn't get as much footage as I would have liked because the whole process was just so scary. I was afraid I was gonna mess something up, but I do have quite a few clips and photos and stuff from along the way, and I just want to wait until I have like actual grown little seedlings to show you guys, but I do have something exciting to show you, so hold on here. Down below I do have my Amedrium, excuse me, is that right? Yeah, Amedrium zipolaminum, and it popped out this leaf. It looks so good, or I guess it's fully hardened off that leaf, and it's got a new growth point right here. It's kind of like tucked in. I don't know. I feel like I need to like tie this up properly and then it'll actually grow a leaf. I think it's just going to put off a runner. But I wanted to show you this little cutie as well. This is a little hybrid. I don't remember what it is. I guess I could just look. It's a Forgetii. There we go. A Forgetii silver crossed with Dorayaki. And it is so beautiful. I got this from Green Hues on Instagram, or you can find her sometimes selling stuff on Etsy as well. She just sold a bunch of little seedlings and I didn't get to get in on that. I was so bummed. We were like just on vacation and it would have like not worked out. So I hopefully or definitely I'm gonna get some more of her crosses eventually. But yeah, this is one of hers. It's so beautiful. And this little chubby leaf has like fully hardened off while we were gone and I'm just in love. I don't know how it keeps growing in this little tiny thing, and you see all of the aerial roots. They're not even aerial roots anymore at this point, they're just roots. It's so crazy. I need to continue that like up the rest of the little chunk here, but I just think that's so cool. This is my only plant in Lechuza Pond. So yeah, he's doing really well though. I love this guy. Little chubster. This guy's doing well, nothing super exciting. There is a new leaf popping out, but, and we'll get to those back there. But this, these are some of the very first seeds that I popped out of the berries of the cross that I technically made, I guess, myself. So yeah, I crossed these two plants. I crossed my silver blush and my Forgetii white stripes, and these are a few of the very first seeds from that. I need to water this because you can tell it's a little bit light gray, not fully black, but look at that. It looks like two of the seeds have popped, and those are like the very first two that I put in here, so I'm not surprised that they are the two that have popped out a little root. But look at that fuzzy little guy. Oh my god. And then let's see. Yeah, off to the side there, it looks like that's just starting to pop out a little root. So, oh my god. So exciting. But those are not the only seeds. You guys, I'm gonna have to spread my seeds out into a larger container to what they're in currently, which is this little guy. But there are so many. There are seeds on seeds on seeds. There are seeds under seeds. Yeah. I popped most of these. Well, I popped like half of them, I want to say, right before we left, like the day before we left for our trip back to Washington. And then the other half, like right when we got back. And they look so cute in there. Seriously though, if only like a handful of these actually sprouted and grew, I would just be elated. I'm already so excited that those two little seeds look like are going to actually grow. I can't even believe it. My very first attempt at crossing or growing anthurium berries, and it took like, what the heck? What are the odds? Okay, let's go to the bottom shelf here, and these are going to be my last few updates to show you guys. Okay, so we are down here on the bottom shelf of my Ikea greenhouse cabinet, and first things first, this little cutie, this is our Anthurium veitchii. It started popping this leaf out before we left, and it was getting like caught above on the bars on the upper shelf, so I moved him down here, so that's why he's a little bit wonky looking, but super cute. He's very light and thirsty. This guy's not really doing anything. This guy, this my Canthus portuanum, looks honestly kind of sad. He needs a repot. But the other exciting thing besides the veitchii, we finally lost our Anthurium papillaminum cross magnificum verde. Finally lost that last big leaf. But not all hope is lost. This is the one other plant that I have actually watered since I've been home because I was so worried I was going to ruin this leaf. But look at this little cute leaf. So hopefully he doesn't die. But I'm just so excited. They're so beautiful when they first pop out. It's like such a gorgeous, like sultry wine red color with like that beautiful, like bright neon green little center point that just kind of like shoots out like a shooting star. Oh, it's so beautiful. And let's see, can you see the aerial roots? You can kind of see the little root growing right there. Putting the sphagnum moss on there with the cling wrap definitely has helped so much. So yeah, that is our last happy update. All right, you guys, I think that is going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for joining me and checking out all of my new growth updates from this past week of being away from home. Sometimes being away from plants gives them a chance to really just do what they want to do. And I mean, obviously other times it gives plants a chance to just really kind of tank the way they want to tank. But I mean, either way, I'm really pleased with how this last week has gone. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like it could have been worse. Could have been better, but definitely could have been worse. So yeah. All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you on the next video.